Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, and welcome to the Invictus Racing League, the PlayStation platform for the F2 League, brought to you in partnership with Now Kotor, Gridfire.com, and Driver61. I am your main commentator and sole commentator for this evening is Malk. I hope everyone's all came well and enjoying their Tuesday evening on the 30th of November 2021. I cannot believe we're at round 12. We're nearly at the final stages. We're at the Portuguese Grand Prix. So this is going to be absolutely amazing stuff because it's a new track in this game and it's new to all of us. I believe we're at the Algarve International Circuit. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys. Should be a classic either way. So, like I said, I'm excited because this F2 League is really heated up. And I will say this to everyone. Hello to Joel. How you doing, mate? Says good luck, pals. Flying Crush. How you doing, mate? Says good luck to everyone who's racing. Ryan says not. No, only look to JP, pal. Even the goats. Good luck to everybody, guys. No worries, no worries. So, this is the Portuguese Grand Prix. We're going to go straight to the driver standings and the constructors while the drivers are going to be settling down. But we will have to get there quick because we have to do the minute signs due to Sir Frank Williams, who sadly passed away during the weekend. So, it's just Nico is in pole position in first with 100%, 100 points. Delange is in second with 79 points. Then the Warriorslander is joined with the pack with 57 points. Luke with 55. Taking Owls in fifth with 53. Joined with Tarak with 53. Simon Palmer's in seventh with 52. And then Ginger Tiger in eighth with 49 points. M. Doran's in ninth with 49. 40 points. And then Ivan is in 10th with 29, and the rest are under 29 points. While we go to the constructors quickly, so the AlphaTauri is in first place with 157 points. The Ferrari's getting close, but they had a torrid time at the Monza Grand Prix last week with 107 points. Williams is in third with 106. They're joined close in second place. Alpine is in fourth with 75 points. The Red Bull team is in fifth with 67 points, and the rest are under 67 points. So let's not wait any longer. Let's go straight to the short qualifying. But while the drivers are all getting themselves settled and ready to go, there will be a minute silence, guys. There will be a minute silence due to Sir Frank Williams, who sadly passed away during the weekend, and all the drivers will be staying in the grid. I will be off for a minute, so here you go, guys. Minute silence. Thank you to all at Invictus Racing League for the F2 League to stay in their garage in honour and respect of the late great Sir Frank Williams, who sadly passed away during the weekend. The Williams team, who have won I believe 16 titles during that era as well, and he's such an iconic person that you'll never ever forget. And I'm hoping that everyone will remember him and respect him for everything that he has done throughout the series of the F1 motorsport as well. So condolences to all the Williams family as well. So here we go, guys. This is the Algarve International Circuit. This is, like I said, this is the Portuguese Grand Prix, and this is going to be absolutely epic because there'll be a few corners which I'm going to watch from Joe Hamster's point of view. Now, I haven't jinxed or anything like that as a commentator's curse at all, but I'm going to watch Joe Hamster's lap, and we'll watch it from his perspective, because where each corner is going to be crucial enough, and I will let you know what's going to happen with the strategies, as well as the weather crew itself. Hopefully, we'll see a few more issues galore. So all the drivers are just trying to get themselves built up and ready to go. So here we go, let's see what he can try and do. Come up to the start finishing line straight, and this is the part where you have to be at your very, very best as well. So this is where he's going to come through up to the first few corners. You have to try and keep onto the curb itself, and then try and keep as long as possible with that double left hand. And then turn 4 is going to be a bit of a barrier to try and hold on to that car, and then down DRS straight, and then come up to, which is turn 5. And then come up to, which is, I believe, turn 6. And then turn 7. This is the one where you have the double right-hander now. Oh, no! Joe Hamster's trying to hold on! Turn 8. Turn 7, as you can tell, he's absolutely mad with that corner itself. So he'll have to try and emulate to try and make sure he doesn't mess up with it at all. But here we go, guys. Let's see what's going to happen from their perspective as well. So let's see what Joe Hamster can try and do. Warris Lando's got the fastest lap of the qualifying with a 1:20.384. So yeah, trying to see what you can try and do from that perspective. And come up to the third sector now. Ginger Tiger's done 1:17.828. And now come up to the straight line of the DRS, and this is the part where it absolutely going to be a 1:20.104. Taken L's has done a 1:27.269. So that's great stuff there from the Red Bull driver. So he's not messed about at all. Simon Palmer, who's was just speaking to him briefly before we started the qualifying, and he's saying he was really on top form. He really loves this track, but he's got the pace apparently. He's got the pace to try and do it, and hopefully he'll try and push on massively. So let's have a look at, I believe, as like I said, Simon Palmer was just doing 1:18.6. Luke Bailey, his Ferrari driver teammate, were on 17.510. But yeah, I do apologise if you not hear any car sounds. I'm not sure what's going on, but I will try and get that sorted for you as soon as possible. I want to try and make sure I don't want to miss out too much on the qualifying. But JP, let's see what he can try and do. Come up to his proper lap at the moment. Majority of the drivers have all done their laps. So, it's just Nico as 1:17.923. Black Zorro has moved to 5th now. JP's got the fastest first sector, based on that purple sector itself. So let's see what he can try and do. Come up to that seed itself, but hopefully he'll try and emulate the perfect moment to try and get a good position. So let's see what he can try and do. He's got to try and push on massively. Coming to the end of the second sector, try not to hit too much on the curve. He's slow in the second sector. He is absolutely slow, but he'll try his very, very best to push on massively. So just try and see what's going to happen from his perspective. Oh, he's invalidated his lap. So he's going to have to do it again. Ivan, who had a great race last week. He had an outstanding race in the Italian Grand Prix. Let's see if he can emulate it again at the Portuguese Grand Prix. So let's see what he can try and do in the third set. I feel like this track, to be honest, I will be honest with you, I love this track. I've never raced around it before, but watching it from all the perspectives, it looks like it's a very fun track, especially at the second sector where you have to try and keep that car avoiding all the spins itself. Nice job, mate. Did a 117.492. Ivan's did a 117.513. So that's a good time from Ivan itself. So let's have a look at Keza. Yeah, let's have a look at Keza actually. Oh, he's invalidated his lap. He's invalidated his lap. Let's have a look at Super Mies again. So let's see what Super Mies can try and do. But if you like what you see so far, guys, please, please, please make sure you like and subscribe to the Invictus Racing League YouTube channel for all the live racing itself. We are aiming for at least 10 likes tonight, guys. We're aiming for at least 10 likes just to help myself out, as well as the Invictus Racing League YouTube channel. Make sure you do at least 10 likes on this stream. It'd be a massive help. Thank you so much. So let's see what it can try and do. Let's see what Super Mies can try and do. Let's come up to the last third sector now, and I quite like this last sector. It just feels like you want a roller coaster ride. And a 1 minute 17.515, missed out by 2,000 of a second to Ivan Beloff. Mad scenes, to be fair. Keza. Oh, Keza's done an invalidating lap again. Let's have a look at who's still out, who's just got out. Let's have a look at Luke Bailey now. Where is he now? Luke Bailey's come up to the third sector now, so we'll watch it for him for a bit. See what time he will try and do. Again, I do apologise, guys, if you not hear any car noises. I will try and get that sorted for you as soon as possible. If not, I will have to try and get it sorted for you as soon as possible. So there's some technical issues from my end. Luke Bailey on his out lap. So let's see what time. It can take an hour. Try and move into the 16s. That'll be an epic moment for him to try and get into the 16s. And that'll be a good time as well. So yeah, let's have a look at how Luke Bailey, the Ferrari driver. I mean, as I said last week, Luke Bailey as well as Simon Palmer, they had a torrid time at the Ferrari at the home ground at the at Monza. Yellow flag set to 2 and 3. I think that was one of the Aston Martins that's just gone off. That might be Jintaika. That might be. We'll find out. But as I say, both Ferrari drivers who have had a terrible time during the Monza Grand Prix. Oh my God, Luke Bailey's gone off. Luke Bailey has gone off, and that was at turn 8. Turn 4 and turn 8 are going to be the absolute ball ache with these drivers tonight. And that's what I'm going to say. These are going to be the absolute ball aches. Taking L's. Oh, he misses out. Missing out the 16s by 5,000 of a second. But still, impressive stuff. And Warris Lander did a 117.428. That's a good time. Where's Delange? Delange, the Drivers' Championship, second place in the leaderboard. Who had just gone ahead of Owen Nico in the Monza Grand Prix last week. But again, he will need to step up massively to stand any chance to stop Owen Nico. So that's what I mean. This is where everything changes, guys. This is where everything changes. So let's have a look at Delange now. Delange has come up to the right hand bend down to the DRS straight. Let's see what he can try and do. He might have a good time. 17.318. 1 minute 17.318. That's a good time. And oh, it's just Nico. We have second players with 117.184. So the two drivers who I expect to be close to each other in the qualifying, that's close. That is really, really close. Let's have a look at Black Zorro. Oh, Black Zorro spun! Black Zorro has spun at the last corner. So it's again. There's going to be a few shocks. I reckon there's going to be a few shocks. Where's BNXN Roberts? He moves us up to third with a 117.225. Brilliant time from BXN Roberts from the Aston Martin driver. Let's have a look at Ginger Tiger. Let's see. Ginger Tiger's coming up to the last few corners now. Oh, it's just going back into the pits itself. Where's Keza? Keza, who did a 17.7, who struggled to get a lap because he get invalidated laps, but a 17.7, that's the best he could do at the moment. Where's Ivan? Ivan's coming up. He's a tenth quicker, nearly 2/10 quicker on the first sector. So he's in the second one now, and he needs to push it past into turn A. That's the crucial point. If he can avoid getting spun off at turns 4 and 8, that is the crucial ones. And what being told by the weather crew, guys, well being told by the weather crew, there's going to be a dry quality, as you've seen, but there'll be a chance of a wet ending. There'll be a wet ending. So dry start, but could it be a dramatic ending for the finale? We'll have to wait and see how it all plans out at the moment. And Ivan's coming up to the last bit now. Moves us up to fourth. Moves us up to fourth with a 117.266. Noise drop maintained at 17.303. Let's have a look at Super Me's now. Super Me's improving his time. He's in the second sector now. Doesn't yellow flag sectors 1 and 2. Majority of the drivers have already come out now to do their laps itself. But let's see what he can try and do now. Ooh, he's invalidated his lap. He's invalidated his lap. He'll be absolutely livid. Where's Every Pancakes? Every Pancakes is 9,000 slower. 9,000 slower on his time. Again, he's 7/10 off the leader. And look at that, guys. That is insane. Between first and 15th is 8/10. 8/10. You can't make a slight mistake. Because if you get a really good lap, that's it. Oh, he's invalidated his lap, Eric Pancakes. He's invalidated his lap. Where's Luke Bailey now? Oh, he's invalidated his lap as well. Is anyone doing their laps? Is Boris Lander? Where is he? Boris Lander's come up to the third sector. And this is the part where you have to be at your very, very best to try and get the perfect lap. Could we see the 116s? That is the big question of it all. Here we go, guys. Here we go. Who will try and get the perfect ball? At the moment, taking ours has got it at the moment. 17.428 from Boris Lander. He needs to try and find 4/10s from somewhere to get close to taking ours. So let's see let's see where he is. The yellow flag set. Yellow flag set to 1. That was one of the Ferraris that has gone wide. I don't know if that was Luke Bailey or maybe that might be Luke Bailey because he did invalidate his lap. He did invalidate his lap, but Boris Lander still on the first sector. He's 4/10 slower. He's 4/10 slower. I reckon he's going to try and build up for another lap. Where's Simon Palmer? Is Simon Palmer doing his lap? He's 1.2 seconds quicker. Or unless I'm mistaken, that might be 1.2 seconds quicker. He's really slowing down, so I don't know whether he's just letting the drivers through or what, but that's not what you want. That's not what you want at this stage at the Invictus Racing League, the F2 League on the PlayStation platform. Brought to you in partnership with Now Kotor, Driver 61. And gridfinder.com. Make sure you check him out, guys. Make sure you check him out. Black Zorro. He's come up to the third sector now, into the end of the feel like you're on a roller coaster ride. And he's teasing him. He's teasing me to go back into the pits. He doesn't want to do a lap. He does not want to do a lap at all. Where's BX7 Roberts? Oh, he spun! He has spun at turn 2. It looks like turn 1 to turn 2. Let's have a look at... Simon Palmer's going to try and build up his lap again. So I wonder if he's going to go back in. Yeah, he's going to go back in. Keza. Keza is retired. Keza is retired in the pits. So he will not be able... The intermediates... Is it raining? I think it's raining, you know. Yeah, it is. It's raining. That's why majority of the drivers are going back into the pits, because the track is absolutely wet. So, this is quite interesting now. I think this is what you see is what you're going to get, guys. And I hope we get that sorted as quickly as possible. But here we go, guys. Who will try and get the perfect moment to get a good start to this race? At the moment, taking ours will be your pole position sitter. The track just gone wet from dry to intermediates within the last minute or so. So I think that's why you have to try and get those laps in and trying to get it. Well, it'd be interesting to see what time Eric Pancakes can try and do. So we'll watch his intermediate tyre stint. Joel says rain has messed up our laps. Yeah, I do agree. It doesn't always work out well for the drivers, especially when you're near the end of the qualifying. That's what the pressure is on. The pressure is on for all the drivers to make them make sure they do not, and I'll repeat, they do not mess about at all. So let's see what they can try and do now. But yeah, it's just the pressure. It's just the pressure. And Joel says I messed up my two other laps, both exceeding track limits. Apparently, yeah. I mean, this track, from what I remembered, from what I've seen in the past, and I know it's new to the game, and I've seen it in other places as well. But I've seen people lost out the cars at certain corners, like turns 4 and 8. But then also, don't get me wrong, you always have to make sure that you have to be at your very, very best at this track, because especially when you're on like medium traction or no traction at all and trying to avoid all those carnages before, that's what you have to be careful on as well. And Eric Pancakes is just crossing the line now to do his proper lap. Well, finished off his lap itself. So here are your short qualifying classification for the Portuguese Grand Prix for the Invictus Racing League, the F2 League on the PlayStation platform. You got Taken Owls, who's in pole position in first. Oh, it's just Nico in second. BXN Roberts is in third. Ivan's in fourth. Nice Job Mate in fifth. Delange sixth. Simon Farmer seventh. Morris Lander eighth. Luke Bailey ninth. Super Mees is in 10th. Black Zorro is in 11th. Joe Hamster is in 12th. Eric Pancakes 13th. Keza 14th. Ginger Tiger 15th. And JP in 16th place. So that is what you're going to see. I'll be right back, guys. I just want to check something to make sure that nothing messed up. So I'll be right back in 1 minute. You alright, guys? How you doing? I'm so sorry if you still don't have any issues with, if you still can't hear the cars, I do apologise. Um, I will try and get it sorted for you guys as soon as possible, but I don't know if it's just a technical issue from my end or what. I don't know, but I'm hoping that we do get the car, well, the car noises itself. If we don't, I do apologise in advance as well. So yeah, guys, so you think if you are watching the stream, good evening to you all. I hope everyone sort of came out and enjoying their Tuesday evening on the 30th of November 2021 for the Invictus Racing League, the F2 League on the PlayStation platform. This is, like I said, this is the Invictus Racing League, the F2 League on the PlayStation platform. Brought to you in partnership with Now Kotor, gridfinder.com and Driver 61. Make sure you check them out, guys. Make sure you check them out. Also, make sure you like and subscribe to the Invictus Racing League YouTube channel for all the live race itself. We are aiming. Well, I can see on the likes. So thank you so much, everyone. I was going to say we are aiming for at least 10 likes, but I believe we've got 11 at the time of this stream. So thank you so much for everyone. If you want to get up to 15, maybe 20, that would be absolutely amazing. Not only for myself, but for Invictus Racing League on the YouTube channel. Thank you so much. Make sure you like on this stream as well. Thank you so much, guys. So yeah, we're just waiting for some of the drivers to get themselves settled, and it looks like we are about to start the race itself. So we're just waiting for that to time down. So then we'll try and get everything all sorted and ready to go. There we go. I am so sorry. I found out what the problem was with the sound of the car. So I found out what's happened. So it is technically my fault, and it will not happen again. Now you can hear the car noises. So we'll find out what's going to happen. The pit strategy, as you can see, is the soft hards. I've been told that you can do the soft mediums from a different source, should I say. Reens, how you doing, mate? You alright? Hope you came well. Says hello, people. Stefan says, my teammate from last season on pole. Yeah, I mean, taking L's has stepped up a gear, and he's doing a massive job. Absolutely fantastic job. And he's impressing me each and every week. Each and every single week. And I hope he keeps it. That's what I mean. I hope he keeps that position. Yeah, yeah, it's just my fault with the sounds itself, but hopefully that won't be. We have to wait and see how it all goes out. So yeah, Rain says the undercut is going to be huge. It is going to be huge itself because. But yeah, I mean, it just all depends on the situation of the drivers itself to try and push on. Black Zorro, Super Me's, as well as Keza have all had the you know, have to try and make sure that they you know, well, they try and make sure they don't mess up now. They've got cold tyres now to start off with at the Invictus Racing League, the F2 League as well. So just waiting to see who will try and build up to this epic F2 race. This is, like I said, we're coming up to near the end of the season itself. We've got this race going. We've got about another 3 races after this. So everything's all to play for this season. Everything's all to play for. Reen says a lot of elevation changes, which is tricky with worn tyres and getting comfortable acceleration. Yeah, absolutely, Reens, absolutely. This is the Invictus Racing League, the F2 League, brought to you in partnership with Nailco Tour, Gridfire.com, and Driver61. And this is the Portuguese Grand Prix for round 12. Who will try and win round 12? This is the unbelievable scenes, absolutely unbelievable scenes. So just waiting to see how it goes out. So we're just waiting for the drivers to get themselves settled. We've got 1 light, 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 red lights, and we are go, go, go. Who's had the great start? Who's had the great start? It looks like, oh, it's just Nico's had a great start as well. We've got a couple of, oh my God, no! There's carnage at turn 1. There's carnage at turn 1. It looked like one of the drivers has gone off track and it caused the other drivers to go back into the grid itself. And now, I think there was a few more at the back of the grid. And now, oh, it's just Nico. Moves himself up to first. Taking out, just dropped down to second. But look at this. Taking out. Oh, it's just Nico going wide as well. And it looks like DeLange and Warris Lander having a good battle for 5th and 6th place. So here we go, oh, it's just Nico trying to put the pressure on. And we've got a couple of battles in the mid-pack. Every pack has got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. Warris Lander trying to keep on the racing line, but, oh, DeLange holding on, 4-6. Like I said, DeLange is trying everything he can under a lot of pressure from Super Me's. Not only for this, it's also the battle from the back of the grid as well. It's also heated up. And as again, 33 laps at the Algarve International Circuit. And also, like I said, it's going to be absolutely epic. Nice job, mate, closing the gap on to Ivan for 3rd. We could have a 2 in a bed moment. We might have a 3 in a bed moment. Oh, can Warris Lander make the move? He's trying to go side by side with Ivan. Brilliant! Absolutely brilliant. The yellow flag set to 1. That is Mercedes driver. That is, I believe, that might be Joe Amster. That might be Joe Amster. Yeah, it is. It's Joe Amster. Ivan still holding on for fourth. Warislander in fifth. So absolutely mad scenes, to be fair. Absolutely mad. Warislander makes the move on to DeLange for fifth. And he's really, really on top of things now for lap 2 of 3. So this is mad. You've got quite a few drivers who are in the mid-pack to close the gap. I'm just trying to see who else is trying to build up. Oh, it's just Nika closing the gap onto taking hours for the lead itself. But all the drivers are trying to be absolutely patient enough to make sure they do not mess up at all. And here we go. Can DeLange now put the pressure on Warislander? Or Warislander's more pressure on Ivan. The DRS should be active in the next lap or so, but Warislander try and make the move now. Warislander moves up to fourth, but Ivan's still keeping on the outside. No, he's going himself back into the racing line. And Warislander, good move to move himself up to fourth. And now DeLange is going to be trying to hold on, but this is not the position where he wants to be to challenge out for JP from last to 8th. Yeah, JP had a great... it was because of everyone had that mistake at turn 1. That's why he had that opportunity to move himself up. And that is crucial at this stage. Black Zorro has moved up to 6th. DeLange has dropped down to 7th place. And that is not good news for DeLange. Not good news at the moment. Again, he can't afford to lose out so much time on the battle for the Drivers' Championship as well. And not only that, you got the battle for for third place is really heated up. And look at the Ferrari team; they're at the bottom of the grid because of the issues they must have pitted during earlier on. Rain says his confidence must be good now, but will his consistency? It's a good question, actually. It just all depends if he can try and keep that monumentous, keep that consistency going. It looks like Black Zorro moves up to 5th now. Black Zorro moves up to 5th, but Ivan's dropped down to 7th place. He's lost 2 positions. DeLange has moved up to 6th. DeLange has moved up to 6th. JP has hit the curb massively. That's going to cost him a lot, but Ivan's trying to do everything he can. Hello Spud, how you doing, mate? You alright? Hope you came well. JP moves up to 7th place ahead of Ivan. So either Ivan's struggling. Yeah, Ivan, it doesn't look like he's got any wing damage or anything like that, so it might have been slight damage on the sides. We never know. Super Me, Warislander's dropped down to 11th place. Warislander's dropped down to 11th place. Must have been a mistake or must have been contact. We'll have to get that confirmed in a moment or two. So let's have a look at DeLange now. If Warislander's trying to get himself back onto the track. Ivan's got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. Ivan, BXN and Warislander drop themselves down a position each. Warislander has left, has got communication issues with his car, so he's out of the situation itself. Let's have a look at Ivan. Yeah, he's going back into the pits. It's just Nico getting closer and closer to taking out. So we'll watch that for a moment or two. Super Bees moves up to 8th. BXN Roberts drops down to 9th. The yellow flag set to 1. It's just Nico trying to make the move, but not enough. Belov losing big time with no DRS. Yeah, I think he might have had damage, you know. Stefan said the same thing. He might have had damage during this race. But that's not the Ivan that we saw from last week, where he was really, really good last week, to be fair. So Ivan will have to try and use those medium tyres all the way to as much as possible to the end. But what we've been told, if you just joined in late, guys, is there could be a possibility of a wet ending. There's possibility of a wet ending, whether it's going to be an intermediate wet or maybe a full wet. We do not know, but that it could be a possibility. So at the moment, Taking Hours is in first. You got It's Just Nico is in second. Nice Job Mate is in third. Black Zorro is in fourth. DeLange is in fifth. JP is in 6th. Ginger Tiger is in 7th. Super Mees is in 8th. BX Roberts, who had just had the penalty just a brief moment ago, in 9th. Joe Hamster is in 10th. And oh, it's just Nico moves himself up to 1st. Getting ahead and taking L's. And Delange is going himself back up to 4th. Black Zorro. Oh, Black Zorro. Brilliant. Brilliant. Reversed. Oh my god. JP. JP now make the move. So JP now made the move. And that is a stellar of a job. So JP having a great race. Can he hold on? That is the big question. Can he try and hold on? With 11 positions, well, let's say from 16th all the way to 5th, he'll be the driver of the day if it stays like this, obviously. But Ginger Tiger with 8 positions already moved. Black Zorro with 7 positions already, so mad scenes. And we'll go back to JP actually. JP could have a chance on Black Zorro. So JP with chasing Black Zorro, who had a good start to this race. Rain says, how did he get damaged on the last corner? Interesting. I'm guessing he lost it there and kept it straight by hitting someone's car. To be honest, I did not see his car getting damaged, like as in on stream or anything like that. So it could have been the carnage that happened at turn 1, or maybe later on. We do not know. So taking out, she's got herself back up to the lead in 1st. After that, DRS. Oh my god! JP moves us up to 4th, but he's gone wide. He's gone wide at turn 1, and he lost that 4th position to 5th to Black Zorro. Super Mees has got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. Pressure on these drivers tonight. But again, the start of turn 1 will probably have to be checked by stewards anyway, because there was a car that went off track. I can't remember who it was, but one of the cars went off track and went back on there as well. So just trying to see what's going to happen so far. But at the moment, it's been absolutely epic with so many battles galore. And again, with the carnage itself, you don't want to see that at all. But overall, we've got the battle for the top 3. And then we've also got the battle for 4th, 5th and 6th, which we are just watching now. But we might have to go back to the top 3. Actually, you know what? I'm going to go back to the top 3 because this is really heated up, because it's 4 tenths. With the DRS, it's really heated up. Taking out, so we'll have to defend for all his might. And he'll probably use all that ERS, trying to get rid of that slipstream. You can tell that, oh, it's just Nico trying to use that slipstream as much as possible, but can't make the move. He made the move a few moments ago, but can't do it again, because Taking Out knows where he's going to try and make the move. Rain says that was late by Zorro. It was late for him. Earlier on from that turn 1 incident, but not the turn 1 lap 1. I'm on about the turn 1 from the last lap itself. So, it's just Nico just made a mistake at turn 5, I believe. They're coming up to turn 8 now and trying to keep that car from intact. Ivan Beloff has just done a fastest lap of the race with a 1:20.508, I think it was. Every Pancakes has got a 3-second time penalty for multiple wins. Delange moves up to 5th. JP drops down to 6th place. But again, when you've got the Drivers' Championship at stake, Delange needs to step up a gear. Same with some of the drivers, they need to step up a gear. If they want to finish good in this season's F2 League, they have to step up massively. And at the moment, the way it looks at the minute, Justico will be even further ahead to Delange, who was in 2nd place. So just waiting to see what's going to happen from this battle. They're all going to be spread out a little bit. It looks like JP is trying to close the gap onto Delange. He might have a chance to make the move. He might make the move. See, JP has just done it. Yeah, he has. He's just done it, just at the nick of time. Good job on JP. Let's go back to the top 3. Stefan says, I'd like to see P3 go for an early undercut. Great opportunity for them. I'm hoping it will be depending. Delange has moved back up to 5th ahead of JP on that DRS straight. Rain says penalties would decide this race. I'd stay out for now. Yeah, for the softs, I would stay out until probably about lap 15. lap 12 to 15. Obviously, if they started off on the softs, they'll probably go to lap 12. I would say lap 15 if they can go as far as they can. But the softs, it's not going to be easy, especially when we've been told there's going to be a wet conditions at the end of the race itself. But here we go, guys. This is the Invictus Racing League, the F2 League, brought to you in partnership. Oh my God! Brought to you in partnership with Now Kotor, Gridfinder.com, and Driver61. Two drivers have both gambled into the pits. Two drivers have gambled into pits, taking out, and nice job, mate. Always just Nico is just gone into. It's the only one that stayed out. Rain says, plus you'll be left out of the DRS train. Yes, absolutely, absolutely. I'm hoping that's not going to cause any havoc for these drivers, but they're all going to go for the medium tyres now. I'm hoping that some of these drivers who are gambled to keep them going with the softs to not lose out too much time, especially at this track where you just never know what to expect at the Invictus Racing League at the Algarve International Circuit. But if you like what you see so far, guys, please make sure you like and subscribe to the Invictus Racing League YouTube channel for all the live race itself. We are aiming for at least, well, we've already got 11 likes, so thank you so much for that. If we can get 15 likes, or maybe 20, that'll be a massive boost. If you can do that, that'll be fantastic to help me as the commentator, as well as the Invictus Racing League YouTube channel. Thank you so much, guys. So yeah, so Delange trying to close the gap, but Ginger Tiger's getting close to. Delange is going to the pits. Delange is going stuff into the pits. Where's nice job, mate? Nice job, mate. Is getting close to taking L's. Keza could be close to BXN Roberts. Where's Delange? Delange is about to come out now. These guys are just coming up to the last corner, so they will be ahead. They will be ahead of Delange. Oh, yes, they will. They will. So nice job, mate. Still putting the pressure on taking L's. But it looks like Joe Amster. Oh, sorry. Not Joe Amster. Oh, it's just Nico. Just go ahead of taking L's. So that is strategic move from it's just Nico to hold on that position. So fantastic stuff from the Drivers' Championship leader. And that is crucial, especially when they were trying to do the undercut. Yeah, brilliant stuff. I'll copy everyone lap 11 of 33. Black Zorro's in the lead in first place. JP is in second. Ginger Tiger is in third. Super Mees is in fourth. Joe Hamster is in fifth. Oh, it's just Nico is in sixth. Taking Ours is in seventh. Nice job, mate, is in eighth. Delange is in ninth. You got BXN Roberts, who's in 10th. Place Keza, who's in 11th. You got Ivan, who's in 12th. Eric Pancakes is in 13th. Simon Palmer is in 14th. Not the race pace that he was telling me about before we started the race. So I'm hoping he's got another man with a plan situation. But he's in 15th place is Maurice Lander, and also Luke Bailey in 16th place. Yes, so Black Zora and Ginger Tiger both in the pits. They're just coming out of the pits now. They're just coming out of the pits now. Still watching this battle for the top off because it's so heated up. And we will have a look at Kessa getting close to BXN Roberts, and he's just gone ahead. BXN Roberts has just gone ahead of Kessa. So that's a good opportunity for BXN Roberts from the Aston Martin driver. So the battle for like the lead is really heated up, especially with the medium tyre conditions for the drivers who just come in from the softs, and it's really heated up because, oh my god, taking out. Nice job, mate. Trying to put the pressure on. I'm hoping that taking out does not lose out to it's just Nico, because he cannot afford to lose out so much time, considering he started off in pole position. It's just Nico. It's just getting closer and closer than ever before to Joe Amston. Joe Amston's just had a bit of a moment at the back of the car. Now, it's just Nico with that DRS zone. The top two drivers have gone into the pits now, with the soft tyres going up to lap 12. Joe Hamster trying to he's already trying to save that ERS. You can see he's trying to save that ERS. But they go upside! Ooh. They still go upside. Ooh, a bit of contact between the two drivers. But taking out, holding on. But Joe Hamster holding on for first. Joe Hamster holding on for first. That is crucial for him to try and get some decent points. And oh my God, taking out. Is Taking Out's lost it? No, Taking Out has not lost it. They're still battling out for the top 4. We've got this battle going for the top 4, as well as 10th and 11th, as well as 13th and 14th place. Battles galore. So much to pick. But at the moment, we're concentrating on the top 4 because we just do not know what to expect. Obviously, Jarmson will have to pick because I think he's the only one. Let me just double check. Yes, he's the only one who has not done a pit stop just yet. But JP at the moment could once Joe Hamster is going to the pits, he will be the man with a plan to watch. So JP's on the soft tyres. I'm hoping that he'll get another 12 to 15 laps to close in on the top 3 itself. And now, oh, it's just Nico making himself the move into first, but Joe Hamster not giving in. Around, oh my God, we'll go 2 in the bed. Mama, get in! Oh, it's just Nico holding on for first. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant stuff. Oh, it's just Nico's got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. But that was a great battle. Forget that penalty for a brief moment. That was a good battle between himself and Joe Hamster. Joe Hamster did not give up that position at turn 2 and then 3. He was trying everything he can, but he lost out just after turn 3 from it's just Nico. Yellow flag set us 1 and 2. Not sure what's happened there. Looks like one of the drivers has made a massive, monumentous mistake. But at the moment, Taking Out needs to put the pressure on it's just Nico. He will have the chance to make. I wonder if the medium tyres is not great now because Joe Hamster's struggling. I know he's already done 13 laps. But still, he's struggling. And I'm just watching from Taking Out's point of view because he will make the overtake. With Joe Hamster trying to use that DRS as much as possible, trying to use it. Taking Out, trying to make the move on the inside. JP's got the fastest lap of the race with 119.683. Oh no! Taking Out! I don't know if there was any contact. I could not get the camera view from what I saw, but I don't know if he had caught the contact or he lost out completely. But Taking Out did not. He was just going ahead of Delange. We did not expect that. Is Delange going to try and make the move? He's going to have to try and make the move. It's a shame for Taking Out because he had still have a drop in 2 in a bed moment. 2 in a bed moment. Still going. They're still going down the straight. So fantastic stuff from Taking Out. Oh, he lost out to Delange for 6. He's lost out to Delange for 6th place. Oh, let's have a look at Ivan and Keza. They're having a good battle actually. Ivan's just go ahead of Keza for 10th place. So that is really, really heated up. You got this battle going. You got nice job, mate. Also getting close to battle as well. Stefan says a little confused with the hard defending from Joe. He's ruining his own race, losing time doing this. He is losing time because of the battles, and he's lost out to a nice job, mate, for 2nd place because of the DRS zone. But Ivan will try and close the gap onto BX and Roberts. He will try and close him down as much as possible, but won't make the move unless he makes a dramatic late braking, and I doubt that very much. But again, situations galore. Super Me's getting ahead of Eric Pancakes. JP has got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings now as well. So the battle for the mid-pack between Delange, Taking Out and Judith Tiger for 6th, 7th and 8th place. So yeah, fantastic. So Drain says, good move by Nico, didn't push him off. He got ahead of Hamster, supposed like. Yeah, the way it looked, as if the camera view that I saw was just, it goes upside, it looked like, not he didn't look like he was pushing him off at all, but it was just the way it looked like on camera. That I don't know whether he had enough room. That's why it looked like he was pushed off. But like I said, I stand corrected if I got that completely wrong. But this is what we like about the Invictus Racing League. There's so many battles galore. Not only in the F2 League, you've got the F1 League on, like I said, the PlayStation platform last night. You also got the F1 League tonight as well for the Xbox as well. So check him out, guys. And also taking ours. Just, oh, is he going to try and make the move around the outside against Delange? Go on! Go on! Oh, brilliant move! Brilliant move. Super Me's got the fastest up the race with 119.911, I think it was. But yeah, mad scenes. But taking ours. Now stepping up again now just because of that mistake earlier on. So now, let's just having a quick glance at some of the battles from the from the back of the grid. Sorry. So Ivan is getting close to BXM for 9th place. You got Keza for 11th. Super Me is getting close to Simon Palmer for 12th place. So yeah, absolutely mad scenes to be fair. It's been a good battles galore. They're already over the halfway marker, guys. They're already over the halfway marker, and they cannot afford to mess up. Now, I've not heard anything from the weather crew at all, as in like, well, I say can't find out or anything like that. But so let's see how it all goes. To be fair, but BXN Roberts is under a lot of pressure from Ivan. Ivan will have to try and use that DRS as close to him as possible. Now, he's going to make the move down the straight. Moves up to 9th, and he does make the move. Good move there from Ivan. Super Mees moves up to 12th. Simon Palmer drops down to 13th place. So many battles galore, you just don't know which one to pick. Rain says JP not having great pace on those soft tyres. Don't get me wrong, I think he's trying to. Oh my god, who was that? I think that might be BXN Roberts who's just gone wide, or maybe Keza. So one of the drivers has just gone off wide just a minute ago. But the gap for the softs, they should be quick. They should be quick enough. But I think what JP was trying to do was try and go up to like 12 laps on the softs, and then hoping that the wets or maybe a safety car might help. To be fair, but we've not seen any rain conditions at all. So, and as you can see from Ginger Tiger's point of view, it's getting close to Delange. The clouds, as you can see, the clouds are coming in, but no rain conditions just yet. So when it will be, it is getting cloudier. It's getting say cloudier at the background itself, but not as dark yet. Not as dark yet. So Ginger Tiger now closing the gap to Delange for 7th, but not enough, I don't think. Keza might have a chance to make the move to BXN Roberts. Oh, Keza making the move. Keza made the move. He's made the move to 10th place. Fantastic stuff from Keza. But, oh my god, what's happened there? Yeah, Keza was trying to make the move. It was BXN Roberts. It was like Ginger Tiger. I was wondering what was going on. I did point to Keza, but it must have got to the wrong one. So so Ginger Tiger made that, lost the battle to himself to Delange after he was trying everything he can to close the gap itself. Let's go back to BXN Roberts for a moment or two. Oh no, he's spun! BXN Roberts is out! BXN Roberts is out of the race. Will we see the safety car? Will we see the safety car? BXN Roberts, I felt so sorry for him. I don't think we're going to have the safety car. I think we're very lucky. Well, so I think some of the drivers will be very lucky, to be fair, because that would have been catastrophic moments. But his back end just completely went. He just went. Just as soon as I watched him, I was just hoping BXN Roberts was getting close. He was close on the interval times, but not enough. Ginger Tiger getting close to Delange for 7th place. Joe Amster is getting close to Black Zora, his teammate, in 3rd. Offerino. Yeah, Offerino indeed, Reens. It's a shame for BXN Robbers. I really want him to do well this evening. Stefan says Delange burned his ERS so early, he's now sitting up to anyone that challenges him on the straight. Stefan says, how is that not a safety car? That was carnage. To be fair though, it was off track. Like here, he was off track. If it was slightly debris on the track, then I would expect it to appear. But I think that's probably why the safety car did not come out. I first thought there should have been a safety car. That's what I first originally thought, but not enough. Rain says safety car would have changed the whole race. It would have changed the whole race. It guaranteed to change the whole race. So here we go. Can Ginger Tiger now close the gap, or will Ivan make? Ivan might have a chance to make the move. Go on. He can't make the move. He cannot make the move just yet. He's trying to build his hopes. He's got that. He's trying to save ERS as well. As you can tell from the back of the car, of Ivan's car. But again, when you're in the race and you try and get some decent points, you cannot afford to mess up. Oh my God, Ivan! Go on! Oh, he cannot do it. He's trying everything he can to stop Ginger Tiger from keeping 8th place, and that is still impressive stuff. The penalties is going to be. It's going to be close. I think there's going to be quite a few close battles galore, I would think. But if you like what we've seen so far, guys, please make sure you like and subscribe to the Invictus Racing League YouTube channel for all the live races itself. We are aiming for at least, well, we've got at least 12 likes. Thank you so much to everyone that's liked and liked the stream itself. If we can get up to 15 or maybe more, that'll be even better than ever before. So thank you so much, guys. If you can, that'd be fantastic. Ivan now with that DRS should have the opportunity. Ginger Tiger now cannot make the move. Cannot make that move done. But still trying to put the pressure on against from Ivan. Doing everything he can. Great battle from this mid-pack. Hello, Charlie. How you doing, mate? You alright? Hope you came well. So, yeah, mad scenes to be fair. Now, Ginger Tiger is getting... I don't know whether he's impatient enough to try and get past Delange, but he wants to try and get it done as soon as, because Ivan's not messing about. He really is not messing about. Simon Palmer is getting close to Super Me's now. The clouds are getting darker now, guys. The clouds are getting even darker than ever before. I'm wondering, when do you think the rain's going to kick in? Do you think the rain's going to kick in the next few laps, or do you think it'll be a little bit later than before? Maybe near the race. That will be quite interesting. So I'm just going to look at it. It looks like Kez is also joining the party as well. As you can see, the dark clouds are kicking in. I'm just trying to wait. Let's see what happens now. Ivan's getting close. Cannot make that. He cannot get close to Ginger Tiger. Ginger Tiger's getting close now to Delange. Oh, we were close. It looks like JSP, who had a 1.5 second gap, now is getting close to Joe Amster. Joe Amster's doing 22 laps already on those medium tyres. I'm wondering that's going to cost him dearly. He'll be calling out for the weather to hope for the rain to kick in. Charlie says, not bad, mate. Great comment. Thank you so much, mate. Thank you so much. If you haven't done it, make sure you like and subscribe to the stream as well. Thank you so much for that, Charlie. So Ginger Tiger now putting the pressure on Delange still. We've got this 4-car battle, which you can't get rid of it. I will have to go to JP because he might be getting close. Yeah, he's going to get close to Joe Amster. Joe Amster's really struggling with those medium tyres. So we'll watch that for now. So the rain has started, guys. The rain has now started. Oh, JP. Oof, Jesus. JP. That could have been catastrophic moments. The rain has started, guys. The rain has started. Now, I would not be surprised if the pits come in now. Because the qualifying, like within a minute or two, the rain just started pelting it down during the qualifying. What happened to Delange? Delange just... Oh my god, no! That will have to be checked by stewards. That will have to be checked by stewards. Eric Pancakes has gambled to go on the intermediates. I think it's a bit too early for the intermediates. Ginger Tiger has retired. Ginger Tiger has retired. He's gone off the track. And we've got a virtual safety car, guys. We've got a virtual safety car. No, actually, not from a virtual safety car. We're going to turn it into a safety car. So the two Aston Martin drivers had a torrid day in the Portuguese Grand Prix. Rain says Joe's motto is rain or puncher. Yeah. I was worried thinking if Joe Hamilton's going to try. Looking at that track now, I would not be surprised if it's intermediates now. I would not be surprised if people are gambling for the intermediates now. Yeah, majority of the drivers are going for the intermediates. I was just going to say, well, yeah, how ironic it would be, guys. How ironic it would be if they gambled for, the full wets. Will it be a full wet condition, or will it be an intermediate scenario? Everyone's all pitted now. Everyone's all pitted. So this, as you said, Reen, safety car would have changed the whole race. We have got the safety car now. How's this going to be changing everyone's positions? Hope it switches to inters to wets as fast, if not faster. That's what Reigns has said. The way it looks at the minute, I can't see that. Turn 4 is going to be atrocious for these drivers. Turn 8 as well is going to be atrocious because the back end is going to be absolutely sliding. And the DRS should be disabled now. It should be disabled because the wet condition of the car itself, well, the wet condition of the track itself is really, really bad. So yeah, mad scenes to be fair, absolutely mad. So let's just see what's going to happen from that perspective and who will try and win the Invictus Racing League, the F2 League on the F2 League on the PlayStation platform. Taking House has won the race. Good game. Well, that's if Taking House was hoping that the safety car will finish throughout the whole laps itself. But you got Luke Bailey, Wallace Lander, and Eric Pancakes and Delange are all getting close. Delange is having a terrible race. This is gonna cost him the title. And again, it's all heated up with the third place positions because all the drivers are all close up together. And let's just have a quick look at the penalties itself, guys. Let's have a look at the penalties itself quickly. The fastest lap of the race was Super Me's with 119.571. So either way, he will have the fastest lap if he stays within the top 10. And let me change that to leader. So the way it looks at the moment is Oasis Nico's got 3 seconds, Noise Job Mate's got 5, Black Sorrow's got 6, JP's got 3, Joe Hamster's got 6, Taking Owls has got nothing. So he'll be hoping that he'll be within 3 seconds of Oasis Nico, but bit of a tough call, tough call. Ivan is 6 seconds with penalties. Super Me is 3 seconds. Simon Palmer, Delange, Wallace Lander and Luke Bailey have all had 3 seconds with the penalties. But Eric Pancakes has got 20 seconds. 20 seconds with the penalties. That is atrocious. Well, I say atrocious, but that to be fair though, if it's the first time he has been racing on this track and you don't know where the track limits are, it is going to be, to be fair, I haven't driven around the track, so I can't really say, but if I did, I probably would be having the same issue, because the track is so tight, like I say, it's so tight on some of the corners itself, and you can't afford to mess up. You really cannot afford to mess up. I think the safety car is going to come in on the next lap. I'll be very, very surprised if the safety car comes in on this lap. It'll be very, very late. Be very, very late. Rain says he's been cleaning it clean in the dry conditions, but it all changes in the rain. If that's what you're on about with taking L's, absolutely. But to be fair, taking L's made a mistake. Luke Bailey's got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. He says, I would not be surprised if Els and Kessler complete the penalty bingo. Ooh. We'll have to put like a like a fun bet, so we say, to say, are we gonna have a whole grid of penalties, or are we just gonna have all some of the drivers with no penalties at all during this race? This would be fantastic if it did. But mad scenes. But this is the Invictus Racing League, the F2 League on the PlayStation platform, brought to you in partnership with Now Kotor. Oh my god, one of the drivers has gone off track. That might be one of the drivers. Looks like the Ferrari driver. That might be Luke Bailey. Yeah, Luke Bailey's gone off track. Brought to you in partnership with Now Kotor, gridfire.com, and Driver 61. Simon Palmer has got a 5-second penalty for ignoring yellow flags. So it's going from bad to worse for the Ferrari driver. Safety car should be coming in on this lap. You would think the safety car should be coming in on this lap. This part of the track reminds me of Malaysia. I don't know why. It's that awkward turn going before they do the DRS. Oh my god, who's that? That was JP. JP has gone off track, and the safety car is in this lap. The safety car is in this lap. So, oh, it's just Nico. We'll try and be on the ball now. JP would have had a great position. It's a shame because he had a great race this evening. Oh, it's just Nico's got a severe collision. Nice job, mate. I don't see anything there. So that's massive, and the penalties are ranking up massively now. Oh, it's just Nico. We'll try and get a good exit, and he has now. Luke Bailey's got a 5-second penalty collision with Eric Pancakes. I don't know why. But the penalties are all ranked up. Oh my god! This is back to turn 1 again. 3 to bed. Contact between, it looks like Joe Amster and Black Zorro. But absolutely mad. It looks like Eric Pancakes, JP, he's got himself back up to 10th. He's got himself back up to 10th. Trying to put the pressure on massively. But Eric Pancakes cannot get a perfect start. At the moment, Keza trying to make the move on to taking L's. Keza's got a great exit, actually. Keza holding on for 2 to bed. Oh, brilliant. He had a great exit now. Advantage Keza. Oh, actually, no, because look at Super Me. Super Me is 3 seconds of the penalties. So if Keza can get within under by 4 seconds itself, it will be a massive help for him. Yellow flag set us 2 and 3, and that looks like Eric Pancakes. Eric Pancakes has gone off track. And who's that just ahead? It looks like Super Me's tried to make the move on Joe Amster. Joe Amster could have, who's having a good race so far. Turn 1 was just manic again. Joe Amster trying to close the gap onto nice job, mate. And he has made the move. Oh. Has he done it? The other two has got. Oh, no! 2 cars have had contact. It looks like. Nice job, mate, Joe Amster. The 2 drivers have had a bit of contact with each other, so that is going to be probably looked at by the stewards. But Super Me's is on. Eric Pancakes has retired from the session. He's retired in the pits. He is retired in the pits. So Oishishnika could be on to try and hold on for within the top three itself, but I can't see that happening. 6 seconds with Super Me. So at the moment, Keza could be on to win. Correct me if I'm wrong. Keza could be on for a chance to win the Portuguese Grand Prix if he stays within 6 seconds. Noise Drop May's got another 3 second time penalty, so we went from 8, I think it was from 10 to 23 seconds, so it's mad. Stefan says, I hate to be the F2 steward right now. Absolutely. Virtual safety car has deployed. I'm not sure who that was for, but this is what I mean now. So the drivers are all getting close to each other. The virtual safety car will be ending soon. JP's got a 3 second time penalty for multiple warnings. And nice job, mate. Had 28 seconds of penalties. Super Mies needs to get a good exit. Needs to get a good exit. At the moment, Kesa at the moment will be the winner of the Portuguese Grand Prix. The way it looks at the minute, I'm still watching it because I'm just trying to see. It's between Super Mies and Kesa, but again, it might be depending on the penalties. It is going to be atrocious. Whatever happens tonight. So the virtual safety car should be ending soon. I think it's ending soon because the drivers are slowly building up the pressure. Nico doing his Houdini act by disappearing. Yeah, absolutely, Reigns, absolutely. JP's got a drive-through penalty for speeding under the virtual safety car. That is a shame. JP and Simon Palmer had a drive-through penalty as well. Oh my God, Ivan! Out of nowhere, he just got ahead of Super Mies. So that is advantage Keza still. I think Taking Hours might have a chance to get a podium. The way, actually, Keza, what are you doing? Keza will be fuming. Oh God, this is going to be manic. I think the way it looks, it might be Super Mies, then Taking Hours, then Keza. I think, or maybe it's just Nico. We'll find out in the next few laps or so. But the way it looks at the minute in this situation is, it's going to be manic, absolutely manic. The virtual safety car is now. Ivan with a great recovery. Yeah, absolutely, he had a great race. I will say the ones that the silent. I feel like I'm going to have to call him the silent assassin to try and not mess about too much. But the drivers all try. Oh, Super Mies has made a mistake. Keza moves up to third, but he's going straight. Oh, brilliant stuff by Keza. Fantastic drive from Keza. So Simon Palmer trying to, yeah, I was going to say it's retired from the session through the pits. So it'd be a bad day in the office for both Ferraris actually. Luke Bailey with the DNF as well. So absolutely mad scene. Still battling out. Can yellow flags to one? I think that's because of Simon Palmer going out. His computer car has gone out. If Taking House needs to step up a gear, he needs to close the gap. He really needs to close the gap because now it's really heated up. I'm worried that he's not going to. I think he's going to be outside the podium. It's a tough call because you got Oishis Nico 8 seconds. You got Ivan about 9 seconds, maybe 10. The way it looks at the minute. Keza with 8 seconds. You got Super Mies with 9 seconds. Taking Hours nearly 9 seconds. So it is mad, absolutely mad. Joe Amster's got another time penalty, so that's 12 seconds already. So absolutely mad scenes. Where's Noise Drop Mate? If Noise Drop Mate gets ahead of Taking Hours, that is bad news for Taking Hours. But fair play to Taking Hours if he holds on for 2 more laps to be the only driver in the F2 race tonight with no penalties at all. Super Mies has got another time penalty, 3 seconds. So I think he's out of the equation now. He's out of the equation. It's going to be tough. It just all depends on if anyone can try and get that rhythm going. Taking Hours is struggling like mad. Nice job, mate, is having to try and push on. Warris Landers getting close to DeLange for 8th, who's had a terrible race this evening. JP's gone into the full wets. He was hoping to see what happens, but the rain is getting even heavier now. But they come up to the final lap of this race, guys, for the Invictus Racing League, the F2 League on the PlayStation platform. Brought to you in partnership with Now Tour, Gridfire.com, and Driver61. Stephen says Keza will go P1 as things stand. Let me just double check for you guys again. 7 seconds, 9. Yeah, the way it looks, if Kessa can keep within that, that will be insane. Taking Hours has dropped. Taking Hours has dropped. That could be crucial. That could be crucial to the penalty. Oh my God, Ivan's dropped. What's happened to Ivan? Ivan's spun at tonight. Oh no. No, 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 no. You do not want to do that. He had a great recovery drive. And now Jarmus's going himself ahead into 6th. Where's Owen's just Nico? Owen's just Nico's come up to the final few corners now. But what a mad race. Taking Hours is going himself back up to 4th. Nice job, mate. Drops down to 6. Stefan says 28 seconds with penalties. Yeah, nice job, mate. He's got 28 seconds with penalties. Owen's just Nico will cross over the line at the moment. And he's got a 5-second unserved penalty. So I'll try and see where Keza is. Keza will hold on for first. Where's Super Mees? Super Mees across the line. Will not improve. Where's Taking Hours? Taking Hours moves up to 3rd. So that is what you see is what you get. Keza with the win at the Portuguese Grand Prix. Congratulations to him. Fantastic stuff. Nice job, mate. And a 5-second time penalty for unserved. DeLange moves up to 5th. DeLange has moved to 5th after penalties. Morris landed 6th. Ivan 7th. Joe Hamster 8th. Nice job, mate, in 9th. Black Sorrow is in 10th. And JP in 11th place. Look at Black Sorrow. He's trying to force that car. So yeah, mad scenes. We're just waiting for JP to cross the line. It's a shame because he had a stir of a job during the race, but then I think as soon as the wets kick in, it was just bad scenes itself. Rain says no, poor Ivan. I know. I told you turnout was going to be. So yeah, it's just mad scenes, but it's a shame for Ivan because he had a great race last week in the Italian Grand Prix, and now. This is what I mean. You can't afford to make mistakes, and then come up to the final straight now for JP to cross the line to finish off the. Oh, I don't know what's happened there. So Keza with the drive of the day of the race itself, and the rain was getting even heavier. I'm wondering if there was a few more laps, and then that would have been. Insane stuff. But well done to Keza. Fantastic stuff. What a race for him. After penalties itself. So I think Taken Hours was the only one who had no penalty. We'll find out in a minute. But well done to Otis Nico, who extended his lead in the Drivers' Championship. And also Taken Hours will finish off in 3rd place. So we're just waiting for the standings. So Kesa, as you can see, he's absolutely delighted with that. Yes, Taking Hours is the only driver to have not had a penalty during this race at the Portuguese Grand Prix. So well done to him. Congratulations to him for that. Here are your race classification for the Portuguese Grand Prix for the Invictus Racing League, the F2 League on the PlayStation platform. Kesa 6789 is your winner of the evening. After penalties, he finished off in 1st. You got Oish Nico is in 2nd. Taking Hours is in 3rd. Super Mees is in 4th. Delange is in 5th. Warris Lander is in 6th. Ivan is in 7th. Joe Amster in 8th. Nice Job Mate is in 9th. Black Sorrow is in 10th. JP loses out the points. He finishes off in 11th. Simon Palmer, Egg Pancakes, Luke Bailey, Ginger Tiger, and BXN Roberts. They have all had the DNF during that race. And I will try and get I can't get the leader. I can't get Keza to join in because unfortunately he does not have a mic with him. So we'll try and get Oasis, Nico, and Taking Owls to hear their thoughts of the podium places. So don't go anywhere, guys. I'll be right back. You've been so 2 minutes. Stefan says, "Can I leave a message for you to ask Els?" Yeah, sure. Go for it. Go for it, Stefan. I'll be back in 1 minute, guys, to get the podium interviews. You alright, guys? How you doing? Hope everyone's okay and well and enjoying their Tuesday evening on the 30th of November 2021. I have got one of the three drivers in with the interviews. And it is taking out. So we'll get his thoughts in a moment too. I believe Keza cannot make it due to, and also Nico cannot make it because of mic issues or had to shoot off straight after the race. But I'm guessing these guys would have been absolute delighted to win, and what a great race for those guys as well. But yeah, just hoping we'll hear from their thoughts next time when they get into the podium itself. But we got Taken Owls, who finished off in third, who had a great qualifying. Don't get me wrong, he had a great qualifying, but he finished off in third after the issues they had during the race. But we'll get that from his point of view as well. Taken Owls, how you doing, mate? You alright?
Yes, I'm very well, thank you. How are you?
Not too bad. Absolute manic scenes during the stream itself. But from your point of view, you had tell us about your qualifying because you had to do it by a tenth. Correct me if I'm wrong. And you missed out by hitting the 16s. Correct me if I'm wrong. You had a 17.075. So that must have felt good with that lap.
Yeah, it's definitely a track that rewards kind of going for it. Just getting that first banker in, which I was happy with my banker, to be honest, the point two, and I think that would have put me second on the grid. So I would have been happy with that. But yeah, my second lap was one of the best laps I think I've done there in a while. It felt like it was properly on the edge, and I tried to push it as much as I can, and it definitely gave me the time back. So that was a small part of the job today, was just to get myself out of the midfield and try and stay out of the mess going into turn one, which is quite tight here.
Absolutely, and it was as you rightly said, turn one. It was. I'm not saying it in a bad way or anything like that, but there was you have to try and get ahead in turn one massively. And did you get caught? Because you look like you lost the position to just Nico at the first of the turn one, but did you feel like you had to try and keep within his tracks during the first stint?
Yeah, exactly. Nico's not leading the championship for no reason, and I know he's quick. But at the same time, I didn't want to give him an easy run and an easy evening for it. So, um, but I also want to race as fair as I can. So I tried to leave him enough room as I could. I think I ran a little bit wide, so I slowed down, and so I'd make sure I didn't take the penalty for it either, or get a warning. And then we managed to battle it down all the way, I think to 4 or 5 maybe. Um, but it was a nice battle. It was nice to be up there. And I mean, his pace is incredible. That's why he is where he is in the championship.
Absolutely, and you are rightly so because he has extended his championship and to everyone, and it's just a man with a plan to try and stop him, but it doesn't look like anyone can stop him at the minute, the way it looks at the moment, unless it was Kesa who won the race, but still not the points that everyone wanted for everyone's perspective to try and catch him up, to catch Oasis Nico up. So, from your perspective though, Elsie, you had some great battle with Oasis Nico, then all of a sudden you dropped. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know whether there was a mistake or during the mid stint, also the midway point, it looked like you were struggling, and then you're trying to get to the right positions at the right time. But what else could you have done to get? I know you finished in third. It was a great position, but I bet you feel like you've lost the win, or maybe second tonight.
Yeah, you're exactly right. It's a bittersweet feeling, I think, at the end of this race, because I'm happy with the podium, of course, and the points, and I'm battling for P3 in the championship, and that's a really tight battle. And I think I gained a fair few points tonight on those drivers around me. But on the other hand, that first win in the league is still kind of evading me. I
Yeah,
just can't quite get it over the line. But yeah, in that mid stint, I went early, went for the undercut. Um, I knew the rain was coming in. I think it was 10 to 15 minutes time, so the mediums were going to get me there. And then there was just a small incident trying to go past. I think it was the Merkel Joe Hamster. I moved up the inside. He was on the outside, and I'm not sure. Well, it's one of those where we'll have to watch it back and see what happened. But left me in a bit of a spin. But from then, I just had to keep my head down. Every lap was a quality lap. I knew I had the pace to try and push it as much as I could to get up there. And then, as you saw, the amount of penalties that racked up tonight, it's one of those tracks that does punish you, very similar to Russia. So keeping that clean for me was hugely important to getting this podium.
absolutely. And funny enough, my next question was a comment from Stefan Rands, who said you were in a three-car battle for P1 until you spin at turn one with Joe Hamster. From your perspective, what happened for the spin to occur? P.S. Good recovery drive for P3 still. That's what Stefan was about to say.
Thanks, Stefan. Stefan is my old teammate from last season, so he's doing really well, I think, in the PC League. But no, it was just one of those. I think Joe was fighting Nico quite hard and had used a lot of ERS, and I could see his light was flashing. I just went down the inside into turn one, and it's one of those I have to watch back. I'm not sure if I was squeezed out or if it was just a bit of a bold move from my behalf, so I can't place the blame anywhere just quite yet without watching it back.
Absolutely, and Stefan says you already answered it, Malk. Yeah, cheers, Stefan. Thank you for that. I did not even, you get into the rhythm going, and you feel like you just get that sorted as well. But can I just say a massive congratulations to you because, as I said in the stream, and you've already said it, but you're the only driver to have not had a penalty at all during this race, especially a penalty zone at this track at the Portuguese Grand Prix at the Algarve International Circuit. So, absolutely fantastic stuff taking ours, and but I feel like you should have had the win or at least second tonight. But I'm wondering, it's all what ifs though. Tonight it could be all what ifs for the last bit as well.
Yeah, 100%. But I'm happy with the recovery into P3, and the penalties was something which for me the last 2 seasons in IRL have cost me podiums and have cost me big points. And again, that's just a small thing which just trying to work on to give myself the best opportunity when it does come to the checkered flag, because you never know. Like that SC today has pushed us all together, and Keza got the win today based on penalties. But again, his drive in the wet was unbelievable. His speed was just credit to him. He deserved it for that last stint in the wet. So it is something which you got to think about and try and not push the limits too far, but without kind of going too slow that you're not in a position to benefit from it. So I didn't know I was the only one without them, so I'm quite pleased with that actually.
Fair play, mate. Fair play. And taking ours, you are a bronze winner, or should we say bronze medalist, or third place position in the Portuguese Grand Prix. And it was a tough job, especially with the wet conditions. You did a stellar job to get yourself recovered after that spin earlier on. So, or during that time itself, but. Congratulations on getting third. I wish you all the very best of luck for the next 3 more races. Correct me if I'm wrong. 3 more races left of the Invictus Racing League, the F2 League. You never know what to expect back as well. So, thank you very much, Second House, for joining us in the commentators box as always. Thank you to everyone that's watched the stream, guys. You have all been absolutely amazing, each and every single one of you each week. This was the Invictus Racing League, the F2 League, live exclusive for you guys at the Portuguese Grand Prix. Brought to you in partnership with now Cultor, Gridfollow.com and Driver61. So make sure you check out next week for round 13. Who will try and stop Owish Sneaker, or will he try and settle, well, to try and get even better and extend the points from the mid-pack itself, well, from everyone else? We'll have to find out in a moment or two. But just to recap, sorry, there was some technical faults from my end on the qualifying, so I do apologise for that. So you won't hear any noise from the cars itself, but you will have it during the race itself. So I'll see you all next week for round 13, which will be at the Spanish Grand Prix at Circuit de Barcelona. So there we go, guys. Will be a dramatic ending of the F2 League. Cheers for that, guys. Take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.